selective teacher training videos. I have a question for you. So which of the following words would you choose to spend time on with your A2 sort of pre-intermediate learners? More, take, can't, any, I, it. I can see you look at me funny and kind of like shake your head like I wouldn't spend class time on any of these words, and I totally understand. Yeah, but let me show you something.
You gotta make it stop. I can't take it anymore. I've
eaten. So we said just a moment ago that we would not necessarily focus on I can't take it anymore as individual words, but when they're used together like this as a chunk, then they do warrant attention. For example, for pre-intermediate learners, in the meaning of I'm so fed up with this, I can't take it anymore. So that's what a chunk is. To me, a chunk is a group of words that like each other's company. So you often see them together, a frequent word combination. It could be a fixed phrase that functions as if it was a single individual word, or it could be a semi-fixed expression that you can manipulate to some extent. So for example, if you're telling a story about a situation when you were so fed up with something, then already you would say, and I just couldn't take it anymore. Right? So the can't becomes couldn't. That's how you manipulate it. So that's what chunks are really, common word combos. Why are chunks useful? Why bother focusing on chunks? Well, the good thing about chunks is that they actually work in your head as if they were a single item of vocabulary. So your brain stores them just like a word as a single unit, and even better, your brain retrieves them as a single unit. So you don't need to worry about the can't and the take and the it inside I can take it anymore, because it's stored in your memory as a whole and you retrieve it when you want to use it as a whole. So why is that good? Well, the short answer is it helps with fluency. So you're going to be able to speak better and faster. You're going to be able to write better and faster about your frustrating experiences. I just couldn't take it anymore. And it's also going to improve your receptive fluency, how you understand written and spoken texts. Because remember the question. So here we're asking about the meaning. I can't take it anymore. Does that mean I'm too tired to carry it? So that meaning of take, you're not going to go down that way when processing the sentence, because you will recognize the chunk as a whole and you'll say, oh no, that means I'm fed up with it. So it helps you and your students understand text better. So how do you help your students notice and eventually learn chunks? Well, one really good way is short, memorable videos and interactive video quizzes. Today, specifically, I want to show you 3 different question types that, in my experience, work well when we want to focus on chunks in these videos. Let's have a look.
Ew! I mean, my goodness. All right, look out, coming through.
Hey, watch out! Stop waving that thing around.
Ooh, I'm gonna slip. Whoa!
Yeah!
It's clean. Got ya.
Okay, this is one of my favorite question types ever, where you have to find the extra word. So there was a chunk because it was clean. Sid was just playing a practical joke on Manny. It's fine. And there's an expression we can use when we play a practical joke on someone. And we don't need one of these words here. I'm going to go for this one. Let's check. And this is one of the cool things I like about interactive video quiz maker, that you can add your explanation. I'll give you a moment to read this. And then this is the chunk that you would get your students to remember and record. So that was one thing, tap the extra word. Let's look at another question.
Will you cut it out?
So this one is a multiple choice that can help your students focus on the right meaning, which again is easy from the video because you've got the context that helps to convey the meaning. So in this case, it's stop it. Will you cut it out? You could, of course, always do a gap fill, a good old-fashioned gap fill, where you leave out one of the words, but that's not the third one that I want to tell you about. The third one is a matching kind of question, where you let your students watch an extended chunk, pun intended, of the video, let's say 30 seconds, 1 minute. And then in that time, you collect 3 or 4 good chunks, you split them up into 2 halves, and then they need to match them. Okay, so these were our ideas about how you can help your students notice and learn chunks in an interactive video quiz. We hope you find them useful and you get to try them with your classes soon. And we'll be back soon with another video that focuses on how you can help your students use these chunks when they speak or write. So enjoy going beyond words with your students, and we'll see you again in another video. Bye.